Oh my god, it's Nander. Welcome, Nander.
And you guys can
Hello.
feel free to invite your whole team so we get more people on here. If you'd like.
All right, let me tell them.
Alright.
So,
They said that everyone can come in.
Nander, we can all hear you, man.
Oh.
This is awkward.
Everyone's listening.
Yeah, so Bowie, what do you think happened between Drydock and these last couple maps for you guys? Was it communication or strategies not really lining up for you guys?
For now?
Nah, for David Bowie.
I think a lot of it was so Video P. We couldn't get him in the first game. He had some hardware issue, and he had to format his computer. And then when he got into Crossfire, his sensitivity and everything was all messed up. So we just kind of were disorganized at the beginning of the game, and I feel like we just never really got reorganized.
Yeah, understandable.
And the Tau cluster sort of strat I felt was very effective on Crossfire. We came close to a bunch of caps where they would just come in with 5 people and stop the cap, and that was really good on their part.
Is this the first game that you guys have played with Canuck, or?
The first official scrim, I think, yeah.
How'd you feel about his sniping? Were you guys happy with it? You're on air and recorded, so make sure you say yes.
I think he's a great sniper.
Excellent. Yeah, I played a bunch of pugs with him, so I'm happy with that. Welcome everyone to the tribescast interview here. We've got a party going on. How's everyone doing today?
They said that everyone would come, so we all came.
Tau. Yeah, so Tau Trab, how'd you guys feel about that game? Gotta be happy with the last 2 maps for sure, hey? And exciting for Drydock.
Yeah, eh?
I think everyone said that it was fun to play Drydock even though it was really close. They like to win, stop, 5-0 games if they can, but they also like exciting games too.
Definitely. I noticed you guys switched up strategies a lot on Drydock. I didn't notice that quite as much on Crossfire and Katabatic. Were you guys just trying things out on Drydock and then you decided that was a bit of a problem, or?
We had 3 people drop at one point.
We were
so
adjusting.
I think we were kind of flying by the seat of our pants when those 3 people dropped.
Okay.
To adjust where everybody's gonna play.
Yeah, I didn't catch the disconnects there, so.
Yeah, at one point we had 2 subs in at the same time because we had 2 disconnects simultaneously, and we also didn't have enough of our starters, so I was playing the first map, and I'm not the best player on the team, obviously.
So Redeye, I saw you hopping into that Doombringer as well on Drydock. Did you feel that you were effective in affecting Psycho at all, or?
Absolutely not. I was gonna try to. I put the Invo on the back of their hill, and I was gonna try to Doom bring him with some missiles, then switch out real quick to Jug and spam, try to be double effective, but it didn't work.
Fair enough. So, Nanner, you're always the lone capper for Tau of Tribe. Do you ever feel pressure or stressed out at all, especially in maps like Drydock, where you're really the only one that can win the game for them? Does that ever get to you at all?
Nah, I love it, baby. Put the team on my back, though.
Pressure player, eh?
Hey?
No,
Let's go inside the mind of it, man.
That's just the strat. That's just the strat we run, man. I mean, we've been able to get it done with that. I think that putting 2 people dedicated to capping is a little too much. That takes that guy out of play. He could get stuck running a route or something like that, and he's out of position completely from escort and from e-grabbing and from chasing or whatever. So.
Hey, now he doesn't do it all by himself. He needs a good clear.
So Zato, are you there, man?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, I saw you switch out of the Jug a couple of times. I know that you're a huge fan of the Fatty. I was just curious what your reasoning was between switching out of Raider and into the Juggernaut there. Did you feel you weren't being as effective in the Juggernaut in those games, or what happened?
Well, I think I only switched out on Drydock and Crossfire.
Yep.
On Drydock, I switched out to actually grab a Shrike. And on Crossfire, I felt that the Juggernaut wasn't really doing it until they had some more static D. So I did switch back, but for a little while, I was trying to get some blinds on him. Just wasn't working out, though.
I just gotta say, all those Shrikes on Drydock were really annoying.
Yeah, Tao, did you find that the Shrike capping was a problem for you guys?
It was annoying.
I think most teams don't spend their money on it, so you don't see it constantly coming out. I don't know how they have so much money to buy that many
There were no
strikes.
strikes.
No strikes.
I guess that's a
No strikes. Yep.
I thought people were gonna rage quit the game when I orbitaled and didn't know any better.
We were
Yeah.
putting together our team at the last minute, and so not everyone heard that rule change before they were put in.
I felt bad. I didn't know any better. I was like, well.
Well, thankfully, Eagle got a chance to do it to us also, so it was turnabout.
Yeah, Video P came in and didn't know the rule.
So I want to ask, actually, how do you feel about no strikes, Ego? Did it feel like a better game?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think most people agree. It's just, it makes the standoffs like, and just all the kind of flag capping and returning like so much more like a skill thing than just kind of like spamming the stand with 4 tactical strikes and then walking in and getting returns.
I
It's
agree.
just, like, I don't think anyone thinks that's cool.
I think even on base play, when both flags are at home, if I mess up my timing as a clear, oh well, I can just at the spawn point
Exactly.
raise the flag and get a clear anyway. So
Right.
I'm not punished for being bad at my timing with
Exactly.
strikes being available.
Yeah, because it's really the lazy man's clear. Like, it's like if you can't get the job done getting that Hoff off the stand and the deployables, you're just like, oh, whatever, I'll just call in a strike. And it's really frustrating when teams do that when you've got like a great defense and then they just use like time strikes for their caps. So it just feels like it's one of those kind of low skill, high reward sort of plays.
Well, I'm glad we were able to run this test tonight and get some feedback on that.
Yeah, definitely. Quick question for you, actually, Sub. I saw you switch out of Sentinel. You were a Slayer in Sentinel tonight, but on Dry Dock,
Oh my God.
You switched into Pathfinder. Was that just because of the disconnects, or were you guys switching up strategies, or
Yeah,
how
the
come you switched to
backup
Pathfinder?
capper.
Yeah, pretty much when Nanner dies, they say, Sub go cap, and he says, aw, I want
Okay.
to snipe.
So Nanner
Yeah,
disconnected
Sub
there?
did save the game too with one of those E-grabs. He grabbed like, we were like a foot from the winning cap and Sub came in at high speed and grabbed it. So it was a good move.
Yeah, I was almost crying a few times there. Everyone was so close to capping a couple of times. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Did the teams have any questions for each other, or like, did you have anything that you wanted to say to Egocentric, Tao?
It was a good game. We definitely it was fun to play you guys. I've seen you guys in pickups and stuff, and I know some of your players. Obviously, you guys formed from a mix of other tribes. You guys are good. Just keep playing.
Yeah, it was a lot of
We
fun.
need scrims.
So it's fun to go up against Video P and Blinks.
The one map I got to play, Dry Dock, was a lot of fun. I got to fight with Zato. They kept yelling me to kill Zato, and he kept killing me, and I was like, aw.
Go duel him in 440 East. He likes to hang out there.
Yep, that's where I am usually. Just skiing around.
How about Egocentric? Did you have any comments, questions for Tao Tribe?
I mean, well, I guess the only question would be what made you guys stop running the Tau offense? And then the comment would just be, I thought they were awesome games. You guys are a great team, and it was a lot of fun playing you. We're really glad to get to play another one of the top tier teams.
What do you mean by Tau offense?
7-0?
The cluster strat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just natural. It just happens, you know. What you're talking about.
Don't lie. But scrambler capping, medium capping at high speeds with the pack being activated forced us to run 7-0. Don't lie to him.
Yeah, we basically, at that point with that patch, we had given up on defense, and our whole idea was that if we can't run defense, then we should just ensure that we get the enemy flag. So with these new patches and changes and, you know, different buffs and nerfs to different things, we've kind of tried to, I don't know, we've been through a huge testing process, like I think most teams have. I think the only team that's really settled into their strat has been ZFC, but we've been, you know, changing things up literally, I think, every scrim, just trying to see where we fit best and what works best for our team. So
I can't
plan on
speak
switching a lot.
for the whole team, but I definitely want to say I personally was inspired by A51. They have a very solid defensive game.
Absolutely, we've played them in a friendly scrim, and it was like a battle of the defenses. We were playing 8s, and it was like every game was like, I think the first game was like 1-2, and the next one was like 3-2. It was like they definitely have a very strong defense, probably the strongest we've seen.
Yeah. GG, did you have any questions for these guys?
At the sake of not sounding like a complete noob, I won't ask any. But it's really fun to watch you guys. I haven't seen that good of a Tribes Ascend game ever, mainly because I've been playing G2, but very good games to both of you guys.
Yeah, respect, guys. I only found out about that Danger Town thing, like, partway into Dry Dock, so sorry to everyone. I tried to catch up. I hope you enjoyed that still.
I think they did. I saw a lot of complaints, well, quote-unquote complaints in the chat every time it was said, so...
That's great.
You gotta say it.
I'm
Yeah.
sure I stole that from day 9. It's important to say it only when it's appropriate, not all the time.
I don't know. I had to catch up, so I kind of spammed it on Dry Dock.
Yeah, you'll steal its power if you use it too much. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, I don't think I have any more questions. If you guys have some comments or things that you'd like to add, shoot right now.
It was a lot of fun to play, and I want to play you again.
Hey,
Come on, Del.
David Bowie. Did Psycho
Yeah,
say anything about the missiles? Were they annoying at all to him? I mean, were they effective at all? Did he say
I never
anything?
heard anything about the missiles, but I will say
Okay.
that you going Hawk at the end was extremely good because we just couldn't make grab. Like, it was much harder to make E-grabs and stuff when you had like force field up and you were just standing there body blocking. So I thought it was an effective move going Doombringer for that reason.
We have a very smart captain.
Okay. Looking for some questions from the people here.
The Doombringer missile needs to be faster and be able to track Shrikes a little bit better, I think. Because he can just outrun it and whatnot. When that's the hard counter to a Shrike, it should actually counter the Shrike, I think.
Yep, it is a little silly, I agree. I tried to play Doombringer offense to get Shrikes down, but it's just ineffective with the missile being slow. That's okay though, because Juggernaut's awesome.
Yes, it is. Those thrown discs kept hitting me in the face.
I just want to say that everyone should log on to irc.tribalwar.com, port 6667, and hit /join #tau for a free iPad giveaway in the near future.
Ooh.
Yeah, also check out Pow Esports, guys. Pound Esports. It's a
Yes,
sister
Pound
channel of
Esports.
Tau.
Yeah. We're also looking to give away a one-on-one shoot-around with LeBron James here pretty soon, so look out for that.
All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for the exciting game. Dry Dock was a blast. That was like the most exciting game of Tribes I think I've seen so far. So, props, respect. I love you all.
Word.
Good games.
Yeah, great game.
game.
Tau.
Thanks for
It was a
doing
lot
the
of fun
cast,
playing you
fellas.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to Egocentric. Good stuff.
Tau.
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 Oh yeah, also Tau,
Muscle.
comment that like stuff that you guys posted on Tribal War that was like the Taoist like retellings of tribes is like one of the funniest and most awesome things I've ever seen on the internet.
That is Dynamite Stick.
Yeah, Dynamite Stick wrote all those.
He's out of
He
control.
came
Except
up
for the
with all that stuff.
He wrote the
copied
rap
it
song
from
on
the
the
original.
site too on Tower Tribe.
Yeah, he's written 2 rap songs.
Just,
Oh my god.
just a
He's-
quick.
Go ahead.
It's on another related note, so keep talking about his raps quick.
I just
Well-
want to say that Dynamite Stick is the Tupac of our generation.
He's gonna.
He-
So he's gonna die young. Hey?
I'm gonna miss you, Dynamite Stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Dynamite Stick, a famous tribe player, creator of the Tribes Talk, Tau Tribes, my hero.
So just a quick question for Egocentric. I see you guys play 7s and 8s. Do you guys have any preference for either one?
We actually prefer 8s, and that's what we normally play. This is actually our first time playing a casted game of 7s.
Did it bother you?
I mean, it's certainly not with the style that we're used to. It's a little bit different style than what we like to play. We like to play sort of like a really defense strong style. So we like really having 4 on D, but we found that you can't really get the job done on O very easily with only 3 people on offense. So you kind of have to go 3D 4O, and that leaves you with sort of like a stay-at-home, a sniper, and a chaser. So we kind of like having the sort of like different strategic options that an extra man gives you. Like for different maps, you can run a tech or a second sniper or a strike or something like that, and we just think it's more fun. But it was good getting some 7s action in as well.
Interesting. So when you guys run 8s, do you normally do a 4-4 split, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Why
run
even ask the
usually-
question? Don't even ask the question, man. Everyone's 4-4s in 8th.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I like about 7s actually, is it requires a decision. You either have to do a D stack or an O stack. I don't see too many teams go outside of that 4-4 and 8v8. And I really saw Tau Tribe take advantage of that decision making today when they switched between 3D and 4D a lot of the time, especially on Dry Dock, dealing with those disconnects.
Word.
Word up, homie. I think that was about it.
How long till the caster up? It's a valid question.
Craig?
Oh, I'll easily have them up by 12 this evening. So
Till tonight?
about midnight.
nice.
Craig is a machine.
Excellent, thank you.
Man alive. 3 monitors and he uploads fast? This guy's the best caster ever.
Aw. Well, I couldn't do it without the voice casters as well, so props to them all.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for filling in. So
Thank you, tribescast.com. We'll see you later.
User disconnected
Ta.
from your channel.